And it's been a week of multiple deadly shootings in New Orleans, with 2 incidents involving at least 4 victims.
Police Chief Sean Ferguson says he's taking action, though, and Candace Charles is joining us live with a look at what police know so far and the message the chief has for the community. Candace, I imagine it's a strong one.
Yes, that sure is right, Katie. At least 6 shootings with at least 20 people have been hurt this week alone. Now, police chief says, as you can imagine, that he is shocked by how brazen these violent incidents are.
Oh, if a church ground is not sacred, what is?
7 people are dead after a string of shootings this week. The week of violence started on Wednesday right outside of the New Shiloh Ministry Baptist Church, where 4 men working on a drainage project were shot at Wednesday afternoon. The first victims in a string of multi-victim fatal shootings to happen this week.
Over the last 48 hours, we have noticed a little significant spike in violent crime, specifically to the 6th district.
Thursday night, 4 people were shot in Central City. 1 of those people died. In a separate shooting on Thursday, 3 people were injured. A third shooting happened Thursday night in the Gentilly Terrace area, ending in the death of a 20-year-old. Many of these crimes happening in broad daylight. In a press conference on Friday, the chief said that none of these shootings appear to be related.
We have several cases that have been solved thus far. We have some persons of interest. We have a lot of things that are working in our favor.
During the press conference, NOPD was responding to yet another shooting, the 7th homicide of the week.
So this week has been a different week in which we've seen a number of violent incidents.
In response to the spike in gun violence this year, the mayor's office launched a gun violence prevention initiative.
We're going to do, the best that we can and continue, hopefully, to move progress in the right direction. But it will be with the interventions in place.
NOPD says there are currently about 55 violent crimes a week, down from last year. But after this week's spike, NOPD is deploying more resources.
I have issued additional overtime hours to our homicide division, as well as our district patrols, to further their investigations, but to also increase our visibility.
NOPD asks that if you see something, please say something. But this time they're asking for a bit more video.
Please bring that to us so that we can do our due diligence and bring in peace to those victims and their loved ones.
And for those involved in these crimes,
to those offenders who feel as though they will continue to victimize our citizens and our city, just know for a fact that we are coming for you.
That's certainly a strong message there from the police chief. Now, again, if you do know anything, you're asked to contact the police, and you can do it anonymously. You can contact Crime Stoppers at 504-822-1111. Now, I did reach out to Patrick Young, the director of the mayor's gun violence prevention initiative, and he was not able to comment on this at this moment. Of course, we'll continue to reach out to him to see if there are any other updates. But for now, live from the police headquarters, I'm Candace Charles, Eyewitness News.